Hey everybody, Slay here. Going to be taking out this MEP 1092. I had just recorded a video in this thing and realized that it wasn't actually recording. This sucks because it was a really nice game. Wing Legend. Would have been a great game to see, but let's see if we can recreate that magic. Looks like I'm in a tier 10 game. I've got 2 ground attackers for tier 10, one on my team, one on theirs. This is the tier 9 version of the 1101. It has the same 420s, and it has a lot of the same flight characteristics. It's just an all-around great plane. I love this plane so much. Quite possibly my favorite tier 9. The guns do overheat quite a bit, but you know what? That's something you can deal with. This thing handles like a beast, and it's just a really, really great plane to play. So, without further ado, let's get into the action. So first things first, you always want to get the command center on this map, especially during attrition. You're going to turn around and just free up so much of your bots, or sorry, tie up their bots, if you just get this command center right away. And remember what I said about the guns overheating? There you go. The guns overheat quite a bit, actually. But if you're not a, you know, jerk on the trigger like I am, it's not so bad. We picked up that command center. So now to get this garrison. So the cool thing about this plane is it can go high, it can hang out with the heavies, it can go low, it can dogfight some of the turners. It just does everything that you want it to. And that's possibly what makes this one of the funnest tier 9 for me. So that Spitfire's dead, we got 2 caps now, time to start killing some people. See if my GA is going to go straight for north. Got some planes. Where are they low?
Attention all fighters.
Everything's in the middle.
Enemy bombers detected.
So they got 2, we got 2.
Them.
This is where you really need to get in here and start killing people. So the enemy team has an FJ1. Somewhere in this mess is an FJ1. I'm going to find him. There he is. So I'm going to go straight for him. He's a goner. Wipe out this big 9. These guns are really fast firing. That's what makes them super cool. So it's actually really effective to do quick small bursts in this thing. Get your shots, land them where you want, and then just let go of the trigger. Don't sit there and overheat them like I do all the time. I have a bad habit of holding the trigger down and just, yeah, overheating these guns so quick. Man, they are so nice when you get them on your target. Let's check for this Yak 19. He's wounded. And he's dead. Got F94 here. Don't want to get him in my tail, so. A little bit faster than me. He's doing a stupid little bot turn. But he's trying to turn here, which is a mistake for a bot. F94 does not outspeed or outturn this plane for sure. So normally I wouldn't go head on with the ME262, especially a player, but sometimes you just gotta brave it and do what you can. So it looks like they took our south, which really sucks. That means they're not worth 1, we're worth 3, and we got 2. Something on my tail here, it's an LA-160. Oh, every time I get about to kill someone, they wipe out another cap. It's depressing. They got both command centers now. We need one of these command centers back. Probably go for this one. If we don't get a command center soon, then we're gonna just yeah, die to attrition. Almost gotcha. And she's ours. Start killing things again. Whatever's on my tail got shot, so that's cool. What do we got coming here? The F-94, it's going middle. I really want to go wipe out this guy, El Mulo. Don't want him to cap this. He's kind of doing all the progress that we had, so. Let's go see if we can knock out this KI real quick. Definitely a better turner than I am, this KI. Not much better. And he's dead. Time to knock out Amula. Pretty risky coming so low there, but yeah, I had to wipe him out. There's a heavy back here, but I'm not going to chase that enemy 262. I'm going to ignore these guys completely, these heavies. Probably be the death of me, but we'll see. 40 going in. There's that GA up there. And there's the Vulcan.
The command centers are
Almost
under
got me.
our control. Communication with the headquarters established. We've lost control of the command center. We need it back. Enemy bombers inbound. Don't let them reach their target.
So on attrition, it's all literally just about staying ahead of your enemy in terms of kills. You always want to maintain at least 2 caps at a minimum, and you want to just push as many as you can. If you could have more caps than that, great, but obviously that's not always the case, and you can't have as many caps as you want. But you just kind of have to play with what you got, and yeah, don't get too focused on just killing things, just capping things. You always want to not die to an LA-160, that's for sure. 1 second. Not
The
today.
enemy has gathered forces to attack the command center.
Not
Be
today.
cautious.
Let's attack her. And we got 3 caps. Kill him. He's worth 3. Money. We're about to lose this command center unless I kill this guy over it. If he kills me, eh, lost the command center anyways. Got an F-94 on me. Saw that Vulcan. Ow. He got me. Alright, FJ1 got me. I think the Vulcan was assisting him.
We are losing the initiative. Push harder.
Let's see how quick we can take this back. One more kill in here. Money. That's straight up textbook kill right there. There's FJ1 coming right at me again. Goodbye. A little bit of Avenger there. That 262 is so lucky. It definitely changed the 262, the way they play, because yeah, they usually don't dogfight this much. Something on my tail again. Gonna kill this attacker before I die. He's only worth one. This sucks. Could have been the game right there. How we got the garrison for that. 262 is dead.
Great job today.
Oh, we won.
We'll be waiting for you
Another
back
Winged
home.
Legend game. 2 games today, 2 Winged Legends. I was able to make Lightning Strike again twice. Similar to how my last game played out, except I didn't get Heroes of the Sky this time. But that's not so bad. So that was the MEP 1092 for you guys. I'm telling you, this plane is absolutely glorious in everything that you do. Both my games back to back were 16,000 combat points. So let's go back to the hangar and see what kind of credits and XP I was able to pick up. The XP is going to be non-triple. I know it is a triple weekend, but again, I already had a victory in this thing. But let's just go see what kind of base experience we got. And we'll talk very briefly about the plane. Definitely been the most pleasurable line to grind up. After you get past that tier 8, the tier 9 is just glorious in everything that it does. Again, another 170,000 credits. I know I didn't get to show you guys my last game, but that was pretty much the same amount of credits I got for that score. And a straight base 7,700 experience. So it would have been about 18, 19k double, or triple, sorry. So that's pretty awesome, pretty awesome. So if you look at the team score there, my IL-40 was just wrecking it on the bottom, but look, their GA was just cleaning house too. Both of them scored very high, 17k. I was able to pick up 16k there, so not too bad. Did about 6,300 air damage and 19 air targets destroyed. I was 1 away from an ace. That's kind of depressing, actually. I hate when that happens. So let's go very briefly talk about the plane and go check it out. So again, the MEP 1092 starts off with 420s, which are good 20s, but if you look, they're 110 DPS, 420 rate of fire, and 780 range. You upgrade to that second pair of guns, which is similar to the tier 10, and you're going to get 200 DPS, 700 rate of fire, 800 range. I know they overheat very fast, but man, it is very fast firing and super DPS on these guns. It just makes for a really, really awesome plane. And if you look, they're centrally located right on the nose, so it's very easy to group them. As for engine power and speed, so that's my speed is 880, so which is actually kind of slow-ish for a Tier 9. If you look here at the BVP 212, it's sitting at 915. Take a look at the TAW, 920, and let's just, well, no, J7 don't count. But I consider the J7 slow, and look at that, top speed is 830. So I mean, it's comparable to something I consider slow, so it's not much faster than that. So it's definitely not a fast plane, but where it definitely excels is it's got 2500 altitude performance. So it is an amazing, and I mean an amazing, climber. And if you look at its dive speed at 980, that dive speed is actually pretty dang good compared to the top speed of this plane. So it dives on planes very easily, and it has no problem turning with them at a 10-second turn speed, which is the same as the BVP, but you get one extra gun. So all in all, guys, this is a really fun aircraft. I can definitely recommend going down this line to anybody. The Tier 10 version of this is amazing. The MEP 1101, you guys may have seen my other video on that. The 1092 is just a dream. Everything else before it is just kind of not that fun to play, especially at ME209A. I don't remember ever doing a video on this thing because I just never had decent, consistent games on it. Whereas the 1092 and 1101, I am just killing it with these planes. But thank you guys for watching, and if you're still here, thanks for sticking with it. I'm going to be putting out a lot more content, whether it be World of Tanks, World of Warcraft. I just got into the Battle for Azeroth Alpha for that. Definitely going to be playing on these weekends for the Attrition whenever I can. So yeah, expect to see me around. Thanks guys, take care.